Hey, what's up everyone? In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Adidas Supernova Winter Ready. Hey, what's up everyone and welcome back to Fordy Runs. Now this week is a mini series. This is part 3. We've got the Supernova Winter Ready. Now if you've not seen them already, check out the Nike Pegasus Shield 37 and the Nike Midas Shield. Check out those reviews, already out on the channel. But this one, we're talking about the Supernova Winter Ready shoe. And you know what? I think it looks awesome. Right guys, so here it is, the Supernova. Doesn't it look cool? Now I've never run in a pair of Supernovas, but I was on the Adidas website and I tell you why, and where is it? Here we go. Because last year I spent loads of time in this, the Pulse Boots HD. Now this again was a weatherised shoe with Boost going all the way down. It's got the Continental rubber. I spent a lot of time in this shoe, as you can see. And it's near enough the end of its life. I just loved it. It was great in the winter. It wasn't the, what's the best way to describe it? It wasn't the most responsive shoe I've ever run in. But it just did a good job for me. Again, you know, chucking it down the rain, got to get out there, grab a 5K, 10K, stick that on, or the Nike Pegasus Shield. So that is why I looked for a replacement, because basically I have two sort of weatherised shoes in my rotation during the winter when it's really mucky, and the Adidas was one of the shoes that made the grade last year. So let's put that back. Now, this is the Supernova. Now, this is not the Pulse HD. I didn't look for the Pulse HD. I just saw the fact that this came out. I saw an advert on Facebook. I thought, oh, replacement. But I tell you what caught my eye more than anything else. $89.95 people. Yep. Under £100, and we love a shoe on Fordy Runs that's under £100. And when they said it was weatherised, I thought, you know what, ship that in. And I just think, again, it looks awesome. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about the look of it? I can't stop looking at it. Anyway, stats features time. So firstly, as I said a second ago, £90 here in the UK, which is kind of cool. We've got a mesh upper with water repellent winter ready. It's water repellent running shoes, responsive boost and flexible bounce in the midsole. I'll show you that in a second. It has got a 9.5mm drop. You've got the rubber outsole. I'll show you that again in a sec. And the weight. Now this is interesting. Where's my notes? Because I've been out again with Mrs. Fordy's scales. Please don't tell her, because they're her cooking scales. And, sorry to turn my back on you, 12.7 ounces, which is quite heavy. But it doesn't feel heavy in the hand. Like the Nike Miner, I felt like I was picking up one of my children. This doesn't feel as heavy in hand. And that is one of the sort of downsides of some of these winter running shoes. They do come in heavier. But I don't think it's the end of the world if they give you something else. So where do we start? You know what? Again, I enjoyed running in this shoe. There's something about these sort of Adidas shoes in this middle tier where they sort of, I think because it's under £100, you feel like you're getting something for nothing, if that makes any sense. I love the fact in my brain, the fact that I'm running in a shoe that's under £100. It always makes me feel better about the shoe. I don't know, maybe let me know in the comments, what do you think? As soon as you're in a shoe that's under £100, do you think it performs better or not? I'd be interested to know. Fit wise, awesome. It's absolutely perfect. It's not narrow. It fits true to size. This is a UK 9.5, by the way. And yeah, it just feels great. It doesn't, despite having these sort of elements of 3D overlays and all these bits chucked at it and the water repellent materials, it doesn't feel tight or narrow or anything like that, which can happen. The tongue's minimalistic-ish, but there's enough on there. The heel area is lovely. It's lovely and cushioned. It's almost like a velvet in there. It's really, really nice. Obviously, you can see the boost at the back, as you'd expect. water repellent written on there, just to make sure you know that it is. The outsole, and again, I tried to clean this shoe up as best I can, and I didn't do a very good job with the outsole actually, is got some traction. Is not as good as a Nike Pegasus 37 Shield, I have to say that. That was one of the complaints with the Pulse HD. The outsole wasn't particularly grippy down the canal toe path. It wasn't bad, but it was noticeable versus some of the other shoes. And it's the same here. This is definitely an improvement. I know this is a different shoe, but it's definitely an improvement of what I had previously. But yeah, so that's the only thing with the outsole. The ride is firmer than you would expect. You've got the bounce midsole here. The other shoe had the Boost HD all the way through it. This has got the Boost here, and you've got the combined with the bounce. So it's definitely a firmer ride than I was expecting. It's not like a React on the Nike Pegasus, which you definitely feel a little bit more springy in. So it's a little bit of a deader feel under your foot, and in particularly when you pick up the pace, you do notice that you're not getting much responsiveness out of it. So I would say that it's perfect for those sort of, 5 to 10 Ks. If you're looking out there just chuck it down, bag a run, this is where it comes into its own. And I think that's the thing with this shoe. It's 90 quid, which still is a lot of money, but you're getting a shoe for 90 quid that's got all the water repellentness on it. You've got the Boost in there. Yes, it's not as bouncy, but if it's absolutely hammering it down, you can go out there and get the job done. So if you're a fan of Adidas and you're looking for something different to a Nike Pegasus 37 Shield, check out the Supernova. Is it winter ready or cold ready? It's got cold ready written in there. I think it's actually winter ready, but check it out. It's under £100 here in the UK. I think it's worth a look this winter.